and welcome back to Art Nouveau with your host, LeilaniJoy. This is my video art blog where I document my creative process and give you guys some tips and tricks along the way. Wow, it has seriously been so long since I've said that. It's kind of weird, right? I actually had to shoot it a couple of times because I was like, wait, what's my intro? It's just been absolutely forever. And I just want to thank you guys for being so patient while I've been away. As many of you guys know, I just recently launched my first ever online art class, the Art School Express. And it's just been such a long time coming, and it's just been super exciting to finally get it out there to you guys. If you are interested in signing up, you can find it at artnouveau.com. However, I got such an amazing initial response that I got a little overwhelmed. I'm currently, as you can see, grading a lot of critiques right now. And I need a little bit of time to catch up and get in the swing of things. So right now I do have a little waiting list to get into the class. So if you really want to get in, make sure that you go to that website right now and request an invitation, and that will put you on in line in the waiting list. And then as soon as I get caught up, I'll start letting people in again. But it's kind of crazy. I'm learning too, guys. And I really want to make sure that each of you gets individual attention. And I've seen some incredible work from you guys who are already in the class. And it's so great to see some familiar names. So please come and check it out. If you haven't heard about it yet, you can check out my last video that I posted that had a little trailer of what you get from the class and everything. But I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. So if you go to the page and it says like private course, it's because I'm just only letting a few people in at a time right now. So bear with me. I'm sure I'll get to all of you. I just want to make sure it's all good. But today, you've all come here to see some new artwork, and that is exactly what I have for you. So I am super excited to announce that I am doing a collaboration with 78 Tarot. And so many of you guys, this is actually one of my most requested subjects, is to do a tarot card or a tarot deck. And while I'm not quite ambitious enough to do my own deck right now, I was invited by 78 Tarot to do a very special wild card for their deck. And I am just super excited. It's going to be the top card in the deck. And if you haven't heard about 78 Tarot, it's pretty awesome. Please check out their website at 78tarot.cards. Yes, you did hear that right. Not .com. Cards. What they are is they create a tarot deck with 78 different artists from around the world. They've got Jasmine Beckett Griffith and Amy Brown in there and some other really incredible fantasy artists that I just admire myself. So I'm pretty honored to be part of this group. And every year they release a deck that has a different theme. So this year their theme is going to be carnival or circus, and it's just kind of right up my alley, right? So yeah, I belong in a circus, clearly. So I'm really excited to work on it. You can also find them on Facebook at facebook.com/78 Tarot Project, and you can find out when the deck is coming out and everything. And I'll let you guys know more about that later. But for today, I'm going to start my card, which is going to be the meditation card, which isn't in a typical tarot deck, but my card will sort of be the card that you use to bond with your cards. I'm not really like a tarot expert, but I know that you're supposed to have like a special connection with your personal deck. So my card will be this one that you can sort of meditate with and connect with your tarot card deck. So that's pretty cool. No pressure, I mean, right? And I have some ideas in mind. I'm kind of feeling inspired by kabuki in Japan because I was just there recently. So I want to kind of incorporate that theme into my tarot card, which also has to be sort of circus and carnival. So I've got a lot of things going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my creative process and then, of course, the final piece. So let's get started. So when I started my research for this piece, I actually didn't have a real clear idea of what I wanted to do here. I was like, how am I going to combine meditation with tarot and carnival? So I started just searching lots of keywords, anything I can think of, carnival and tarot, and then I started thinking more about meditation and looking up things like yoga cards and different things like that. And I just started thinking about, I was in Japan recently, obviously, and I started thinking about monks and Buddhist meditation and things like that. And I decided I wanted to kind of incorporate that into my theme. I also started thinking about kabuki and the makeup they use, and I started looking for Japanese carnival inspirations, everything like in that area. So I decided to gather some reference of these different things here on my Pinterest and work from there. So next up, I tried some thumbnail ideas, and I had some kind of weird ones where I was gonna make like her hair form this symbol, which I don't know, was just weird, and I didn't end up being able to make that work. So I really kind of liked my first instinct here on the left, and I decided to do a few more experiments with her placement, or maybe having her upside down, or just kind of play around with this concept. And then finally, I arrived at this thumbnail that I liked here to use for the final piece. So next I took my chosen thumbnail and I scanned it and blew it up a little bit bigger, printed it out, and then I started doing a more refined drawing on top of it using tracing paper. I like to do this sometimes because I kind of have the composition and the proportions where I want them, but I just want to do a more refined drawing on top of that instead of redrawing the stuff that I already had in place that was working. Also, sometimes my thumbnail has kind of a good energy to it, even when it's super rough, and I find that when I draw directly on top of it, I'm able to maintain that a little bit more. Now with my drawing finished, I'm going to scan this and take it into Photoshop, where I'm going to do a little value and color study. Since this final piece is going to be reproduced as a tarot card, which will be a very small size, the values really have to work and pop, because otherwise, in a small scale, it's all going to kind of run together. So this is really important for me to plan out early on. So once I got these values working, I decided to play with some different color ideas before taking this to a final painting stage. So to achieve a really fine gradient in the background here, I'm using acrylic spray paints, and I'm going to create a circle mask that I'm going to put over my first layer. And then I'm going to spray another layer of darker red on top of this existing circle. I'm going to seal the circle with matte medium on the edges so I don't get any bleed underneath. And then once my second layer of spray paint is dry, I'm going to carefully remove my circle mask with an X-Acto blade and clean up any edges. So now that my background's finished, I'm going to apply a layer of matte medium over the entire thing to protect it, and then I'm going to transfer my drawing using Surreal transfer paper. Okay, you guys, well, my tarot card is almost finished now, and before I show you how she turned out and send you off to go buy prints of her, I just want to leave you with a few final tidbits. First of all, is if you guys decide you do want to take my course, I have a very special VIP discount code for you. So when you go to sign up for the class at artnouveauu.com, be sure to enter your coupon TrueFan20. And not only will this give you $20 off the retail price, but also lets me know that you're one of my fans or subscribers. So here's the thing about Udemy, which I'm learning along the way as well, is they have this deal that if you bring in your own students, so you guys, everybody watching here right now, if I push you over to Udemy, then I get 95% of my retail price of my class, which is awesome. So I get basically all the revenue. However, if they bring in somebody who is not my fan, I only get 50% cut of the revenue. And the only way that they know that I brought you in is if you use my coupon code. So the only way that Udemy knows that you're one of my fans and followers is if you use TrueFan20. So please do use the coupon, because it kind of like sucks if I did direct you to the class, but then I only get 50% of the cut and Udemy takes credit for the marketing basically. So please do that for me. That is kind of how the system works. So, you know, help me work the system. In other news, I am having a big sale in my Etsy store right now where you can get 29% off all 29 days of February. So if you go over to Etsy and you want to buy a print of this piece, then be sure to use the code 29Thor29, and that will get you 29% off. Did I say 29 enough times? Also, I've decided I'm going to be 29 forever, and I'm not actually 31. Yay! I should also mention that all my originals are also 29% off, including Miss Lady Amalthea right here. I still have not sold this piece. It's one of my favorite pieces. Look at that freaking frame. That frame is worth like $500 at least. It's so cool. Anyways, you can get 29% off all my originals, including this tarot card piece that I did today. Or if you would like to do a payment plan, I'm totally cool with that, but you can only get 29% off your first payment. Does that make sense? So if you want to buy it outright, you can get 29% off the total, or if you want to sign up for a payment plan, you can get 29% off your first payment. So let me know about that. If you want to do a payment plan, just email me at sales@LeilaniJoy.com and we'll get that hooked up for you. So I'm going to show you guys the final piece now, and I hope to tell you more about the 78 tarot deck when it comes out. It's also going to have an art book and like a collectible box. It's going to be really cool, and I can't wait to get one myself. So I'll give you guys more on that. I think the Kickstarter is going to be coming out maybe in the spring sometime, March, April, I'm not sure, but I'll update you guys once that happens. Okay, so let's check out the final piece, and I hope you like it. And here she is, guys, the finished piece, looking for a home with you right now. If you're not in the budget for original, I have signed prints of these in various sizes in my Etsy store, and I'm also releasing a limited edition canvas reproduction of this piece as well. So that should be pretty cool. There should be something for everyone. Anyways, I hope to see you guys on another episode very soon. Thank you as always for watching. I'll be back on the paint along very soon. I have a special little project I'm going to share with you guys. As most of you guys know, I recently got ding ding engaged. It's super exciting, and I'm going to be doing some artwork for the wedding, for the invitations, and for some other fun stuff. So I want to share that process with you as well. So see you guys soon, and I hope to see you in my class or on another episode of the Vogue. See you guys. I should probably start doing makeup tutorials, no matter how crappy they are, because I might actually start getting some views that way. So today, you guys, I'm going to be doing a haul from CVS Pharmacy. And I bought this eyeliner. It's from NYX, and it's pretty good, but like, I don't know, it could be better. It was like $5. And I usually like this one from Walgreens. That's like a lot cheaper. It's like $4.99. And here she is. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, action. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. I'm ready. Go. And today, oh my god. Crap, I have to go to the store after this. I hope this is gonna come off.